God bless everybody. Pastor David here, August 17th, 2011. This is a video response to the video I put out this morning breaking 6.2 earthquake in Japan, Comet Elenin in alignment. Now, before I get into the explanation of this, because it seems as of late I have to keep explaining myself. I watched a video yesterday, and the young man Scott had his Rapture milk, and I said I wanted some of that, and I had my Rapture coffee, my Rapture water. Well, lo and behold, on my laptop, I did go out and get some speakers, and they work really good. But I found a Rapture button. I'm serious. I'm serious. But when I hit the Rapture button, people vanish. They're taken away. It's called the block user button, and I know very well now, and I never used to want to have that option, but as of late I've been coming under so much fire and heated comments that I know how to use that button very well. Now back to the topic at hand. The reason for the video was I've been up all night, and I have a viewer and a subscriber, Single Dad 06, and he sends me the world quake list every day, like clockwork. He is my helper. And I got that this morning, and I looked at it, and I said, well, I've been up all night and had to go out and pay bills. I'm tired. I'll do this video this afternoon. And then immediately I get a message from him regarding the 6.2 earthquake in Japan. And I had brought you yesterday all the quakes that were taking place in Japan yesterday. They were getting quite a lot of earthquake activity yesterday. So I look at this. Now let me explain. Another viewer, I love my viewers, they help me all the time, they're sending me such good information. I get a video from a viewer, and it's titled 2012, The Truth You're Not Being Told. And I did watch that video. And I don't agree with everything the gentleman says. I mean, I need to have a little bit more facts. I really don't know. But he is saying what we're calling Comet Elenin, this ice crystal formation comet, could not cause the destruction and the earthquakes. A comet can't do that. And it's a cover-up, and what they're telling us is Comet Elenin is actually a brown dwarf. And he did have the dates right. He came up with the Christchurch, New Zealand quake, and the 9.0 in Japan, and every time it comes into alignment. Now he's stating that on today's date, that what we believe to be Comet Elenin is in fact this brown dwarf, or Nibiru. And it will come into alignment on August 17th, that's today, and it's going to take out Alaska and wipe out San Francisco. So I'm thinking. And he does mention, let me get my notes, Earth, it'll be in alignment with Earth, Venus, and the Sun. So that part I agree with all of you. But he was, from what I'm understanding, because maybe I thought maybe I missed an alignment date for August 17th. Because I know about the ones in September, then the one in October. And he is describing this, what we believe to be Comet Elenin, as this brown dwarf Death Star. And he is saying today it will be in alignment, and it'll take out San Francisco and Alaska. So I'm figuring we had an alignment today of some kind with Earth, Venus, and the Sun. And that's where the confusion came. I didn't mention Earth, Venus, and the Sun were in alignment. He says that too, but he's saying this brown dwarf star is going to cause today this mass destruction. So I'm believing he's following what we follow as Comet Elenin's alignment pattern. So an honest mistake. I do the best I can to do my homework, do my research. I always supply a source, always supply links in the drop down for you. I do the best I can. I've been getting a lot of hateful comments, and not a lot of you, but you know, there's always a few out there. And I had one person tell me that I should get a rope, put it around my neck and commit suicide and do YouTube a favor. Another one tell me you're losing your credibility, you're not doing your research, and I am. And this was an honest misunderstanding. So I figure Comet Elenin, by watching this gentleman's video, go over there and get after him. Because I think San Francisco's still here. But for some reason, Satan likes to bring everybody against me. I don't know, maybe because I'm doing the Lord's work. So it's an honest misunderstanding. I figure I missed an alignment somewhere. I've been trying to follow it best I can. Science was not my #1 topic in school. So that's where we come up with Comet Elenin in alignment today. Because I believe he thought this, that Elenin was in alignment somehow, maybe not perfect today, but, and he's calling it the Death Star. And we're going to lose San Francisco, we're going to lose Alaska. So, now I'm done explaining myself. I love you all, I do, and I try to bring you news as it pertains to Bible prophecy and events that are taking place in the world today. We are the last generation. But I'm really getting tired of getting beat up. I'm really getting tired of getting beat up. When I do a video on the rapture, and I try to explain about the pre-tribulation rapture, I get hit from every angle. And I found my rapture button, and I love you. And it's the last thing I ever wanted to do. But I'm getting like what some guys in the Wild West. I got a fast trigger finger. So, I love you. But if you love my channel, just, you don't have to be so hateful. You know, I got a quick trigger finger. Bam! I'm going to hit the rapture button. God bless everybody.